this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, on-time relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington State Cougars. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Returner looking to create better field position. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Oh, it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams disaster by that return team. What a moment. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Excellent field position here for the offense. Back to throw. It's Moore. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, Chris, it's a nice positive game, but let's face it. You're in the national championship. They've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal early in this championship game. Can they punch it in and take a quick lead? And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So big moment early in this national championship game. 3rd down and goal, trying to establish early momentum. Back to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They draw first blood in this national title game.
But to cap off an opening drive like this on a 3rd down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage. The Washington State's offense comes out.
Provide that for each team.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
A That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
A direct snap. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to throw. It's Williams. And the ball is hauled in. The play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on second down. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on the first down.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Washington State, 0.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Dropping back, it's Williams. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Being on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
With the catch, it's Parker. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Parker. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out.
Pass defense.
Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. The Dutch getting set on first and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Sure hands. It's Hill. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Dutch pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack. This defense reeling after giving up that big play, responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. That very next play, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Williams. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking right, this one caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So, Kurt, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here after the break, offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And the Ducks will line up to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Washington State offense back out on the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Pulls it in. It's Parker. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. Inside the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off for this big interception.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Dropping back. It's Moore. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Moves out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. Get him at 2nd and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
Breaks into the clear. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Washington State's offense back on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. To the air, it's Williams. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. And the back now goes in motion. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of
on the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. From the 15-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Dropping back, it's Williams. Quick throw, testing the middle. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Finds his man. It's Hill. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a hand on it. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Ducks are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Williams. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The completion makes it second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Throwing off play action. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bought some time, now lets it go. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? They bring him down, but what an explosive play. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. They're going to run it here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. To throw, it's Moore. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Parker. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Parker. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Looking to pass. It's Williams. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He could go at the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They've got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short pass, finds the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. On second and inches, will they be aggressive here? 3 receivers bunched to the right. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Williams. That's caught. It's Parker. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This Washington State offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Zips it down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And that sums up the game so far.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Ducks. Way too much speed on that play. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
Washington State, 0.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Washington State offense back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down quickly. His short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense in hurry-up mode. To throw, it's Potter. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Breaks free. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. So currently, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter away from crowning a national champion this college football season. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. Washington State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. To the air air. It's Potter. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking to throw it again. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
On third down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Puck quickly. Hits into space at the 50. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
59, Washington State.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Washington State's offense back on the field now. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5.
False start, offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Scanning the field. It's Potter. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. That gain makes it second and medium. Grinding away with a running game. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Snags with a quick throw. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Potter. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Tries to get it to the running back. Checks this down to the running back. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Oh, man. Really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Quarterback keeps the football. He finds, he's bringing it back. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season.